Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, this looks a little different, doesn't it? Yep, we're on an oval finally. I was talking about it in one of my other videos. Yeah, we're doing the National Series. Just for a couple of weeks. This isn't going to become a regular thing, but I wanted to get a little oval racing in. Because I haven't done it in a while, and, well, I want to stay in shape a bit. So this is Irwindale. It's a little half-mile track with progressive banking, which basically means the most banking is on the top, which means that's the fast way around, if you didn't already know. And this car is really loose on exit. Fixed setup, so can't change anything.
Man, we're going green next time, bye.
So everybody's going to be fighting for the top lane, right above where the dashed white line is. And hopefully we can hang on for 70 laps.
The pace car is in.
Shift down to second gear. Off we go.
Green, green, green. Outside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
That way I can just fall in line. A couple of key points I want to talk about too. In oval racing, well, stock car racing anyway, the most important thing to do is to not overdrive the car early on so you don't burn the tires off. So we do that by two ways. One way, back up the corners, but also turn the wheel as little as possible. Doing those two things will help you save tires a lot in the long run.
Got one stopped up high.
Oh, where is he? Nope, he's on the bottom.
We got a slow car up ahead. Go high.
And I mean, I'm no oval expert, or road expert for that matter. But I do know I want to keep the fenders on the car at least. So we have something to work with later on. That white dashed line is where the seam for the highest banking begins. So you want to stay right above that, and you go below to pass here. Of course, if you can find a way around the high side, that works good too. And I think I'm turning the wheel a bit too much, but we're backing up our corners a lot too, so hopefully this all works out. The leader's pulling away. The 4 car's getting a bit loose already. I noticed in practice after about 10 laps or so, the right rear starts to take over the cars. This guy almost accidentally takes me and himself out.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Just wait till he makes a mistake and then we'll try and take the spot away. I'm not driving nearly as hard as he is. Trying to force him into a mistake. Really backing up the corners right now, following this guy.
Outside. Stay low. Still there. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Still there. Still there. Stay low.
I think I can get around him. I can clear him anyway.
Stay low. Stay low. You're back in third. Keep digging. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
I think he let me have it. I kind of used him up. Well, not really. I mean, it was clean, so I consider it fair. I don't really care if he doesn't. See, now I can go pretty much full bore, and when I exit the corner, the right rear is pretty much taking total control of the car if I floor it too early. So I gotta feather it in as we exit the corner. If this wasn't a fixed setup, of course, I could just take a pound or so out of the right rear tire and that would solve our problems. Maybe fix the wedge. Getting into some lap traffic now. Still running in the 18s. By the end of this race, our goal should be low 19s, like 19 flats.
Inside. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
But the way the banking is, I almost treat this track like a small version of Darlington. Because the actual racing room where you have is so low, but you can actually go below the so-called apron.
Outside.
As we
Still there.
get into a little mix-up with all these lappers.
Stay low. Still there. All clear, all clear. You got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
We might have actually caught the 2-car a bit, but the leader's just gone by now. No cautions in this series, so that's that. Once the leader is gone, he's gone. Anyway, I was saying, I almost treat this track like a mini Darlington because the racing line is almost all the way up next to the wall, but when you want to make a pass, you can go slightly below the apron. And I'm not saying it's a mini Darlington because of the shape, because this track is perfectly symmetrical. As of course where Darlington is not. Wow. I actually spun out in practice and hit the wall. Well, not practice, a warm-up. I'm sorry. There's the 2's pulling away from me now, too. I'm just trying not to hit anything or the wall for that matter. Anybody or the wall. If we avoid those two things, we should be good. Wow, I can't believe we're 26 laps in already. These races go by fast.
Got a car stopped up high. Got one stopped up high. Got a car stopped
Where
up
is
high.
he?
Go low. Go low. Go low.
Yeah, no cautions, so cars on the racing line will definitely cause a problem.
Stop down low.
And I thought that red car for a second was gonna come back down the track and try and hit me. And of course I got a nice welcome back to oval racing in practice too. Some guy who was really not that good, who had like a 1700 I rating, thinks he knows everything, tried to wreck me in practice.
All clear, all clear.
And he freaking hits me twice in a corner, spins me out. So I go back on the track. He hits me twice again, spins me out again. So I retaliated against him in practice, and I know I shouldn't mention that, and that's not the right way to do it, but sometimes when you get these guys, because in oval racing there tends to be a lot of smug guys who think they know everything about oval racing. Sometimes you gotta give him the business, and well, he didn't bother me again after that, except for him crying afterwards. But sometimes that's what you gotta do on the oval side. Just gotta give them the business and let them know that's not appreciated. That's not how we do things. We're starting to catch back up to the 2-car, actually. See, now we're saving our tires a bit. So we can actually sort of at least keep up with him for now, as he's catching some lappers. But I've got a lapper in front of me. Looks like he's gonna go low.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
So yeah, these are these cars, by the way, I didn't even talk about the cars. These are pretty much detuned Gen 4 nationwide cars. And pretty much the only difference is they have less horsepower, and they put on a really good show on short tracks. And this series tries to mimic the NASCAR K&N Pro Series, which is basically the developmental division for NASCAR before you head to like trucks and nationwide. It's basically the first step for like true pro drivers. It's also a part of the drive for diversity, as the right rear is totally controlling my car right now.
High. Clear low, clear low.
Leader is 6.5 seconds ahead. I do know that this track used to host a exhibition race called the Toyota All-Star Showdown with these cars. And man, they put on a good show. Trying to use the flat there. Try and help rotate the car through the center. Just put the left front tire right on there. Will actually help the car turn a little bit, as I nearly lose it again. Was running 18s just a few laps ago, but it looks like we finally dropped back into the 19s after the tires started to wear out just a little more. Slightly loose in that corner. Yeah, I think the time for 18-second laps is over. And me and the 2-car are pretty much even. It's actually kind of fun to slide these cars around. So I'm pretty much drifting in the middle of the corner. Really hurting my center and exit. Now I can't keep up with the 2 anymore. I mean, these guys that are leading, they run this car all the time. And meanwhile, this is my second race ever in this car. The only other time I've ran this car was at the, when Inside Sim Racing hosted their, Rockingham 200 race. And I finished 8th in the top split. A lot of people on the forum said it got tight later on, but still pretty loose to me, at least on exit anyway. And I didn't turn voice chat on because turning voice chat on ovals is bad news. Everybody knows it. 50 laps in, almost 50 laps in anyway. Still haven't hit anything.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
As I'm not doing the laps I think I am capable of. And I just gave the wall a little love tap there. I'm pretty sure the guy in front of me, in position anyway, is actually the series points leader. So I would expect him to be better than me. And remember, this is my first time on this track too, racing this track anyway. So I think I'm doing pretty good to keep up with a series leader and sometimes even do better laps than him. And second time in the car too. Although I've driven oval cars for a while. Which is actually where I got my start in iRacing, on short ovals. Back when they had the Legends car on South Boston and Linear as the rookie series, the intro series to iRacing. And at first, for you road guys who might be watching this, when you first try this, it might make you a little dizzy, and you might be confused as to how anybody goes faster than anybody else, but eventually you learn to pick up on the little nuances. And eventually you become more concentrated on hitting your marks. And that's how you become fast. You just perfect how you hit your marks. The other part is you gotta be a master with the setups. If you want to be fast on ovals, outside of fixed gears, you gotta know how to set up your car. Obviously this is a fixed series, so that doesn't matter. Okay, now I'm starting to feel the car get a little tight. I don't know if it's because I'm following these guys or I just wore the tires out too quickly sliding around, but definitely feel the tires giving up. We got a couple of lappers battling for position. I really don't want to break up their fight. But if I give up too much time, then fourth is going to be all over. seconds out of our reach. And I think we can hold off 4th, so let's hang back behind these guys.
We have 10 to go this time by.
You know, for only my second time running this car, I would be very happy with a 3rd place finish. And first time on this track.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Battle's
Outside.
sort of broken up now, so I'll go ahead and
Stay low,
try and get around these guys.
stay low. All clear, outside.
Bit of an aggressive move there, but gotta do it. I don't want to fall out of 3rd. No damage, I think we're okay. It's only 5 more laps anyway. Oh. Car does not feel quite the same as it once did. See if we can get alongside this
Got one
guy.
outside. Still there. 5 laps to go. You're clear high, clear high.
Uh-oh. I mean, maybe I could have gone, because you know I did lap them, but I didn't want to break up their battle. Alright, well, let's bring it home. Solid 3rd place finish. I'm quite okay with that, for how little experience I have on both this track and car, as I've mentioned for like 4 times now.
Alright, man. White flag at the line.
One more. And there we go.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
Solid 3rd place.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Pretty clean race. Went okay. I'm okay with that. Let's see how far behind we were. Wow, 12 seconds. We sucked.
Alright, man. That's it. The race is over.
I'm gonna do another race of this, maybe for the South Boston race, which is next week, which is actually tomorrow, since today is Sunday night. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.